guys and dolls, just wanted to spend a little time and give y'all some tips and information. Have had several people ask me about garage sales and estate sales and moving sales and all that kind of stuff. And I've been watching a couple of people on YouTube that have videos, and I'm not going to name names because I can't speak favorably about them. They have some good information, but I don't like some of the ways that they're telling people to do things. These are buyers, and so I'm going to kind of give y'all some tips and stuff as a seller, because in the recent past I have done a lot of estate sales and moving sales and garage sales and stuff like that for myself and for other people, especially in a professional capacity, if you want to call it that. But there is certain etiquette to follow and certain things to do, and if you follow this etiquette and if you're polite in these ways, you'll end up getting better deals, and you'll end up getting like advance notices of sales where you can get some extra really good bargains. So I'm just doing this by the seat of my pants, and forgive me for my scary appearance. I've been noticing in my videos lately I'm kind of looking kind of frightful, but most of the time I'm here at home, so and I have not been out and about, so forgive me. I hope I'm not scaring anybody. If I am, just put a piece of paper over your screen of your computer and just listen to what I'm saying, or go play Minecraft or something while you're while you're listening. But anyway, some of the things, first of all, of how to find, estate sales and garage sales and moving sales and what's the difference. And regionally, they're called different things in different areas. Like here, they're called garage sales in Texas. In the Northeast, a lot of times they're called tag sales. Or yard sales is another thing. And there are yard sales too down here, but they call them garage sales even if they don't have a garage. But basically, those are individuals who just, on a weekend, they throw open their garage door, or they put some stuff out on their lawn or whatever, and they sell it. And it's usually just maybe 2 days on the weekend, or even just one day, sometimes just Saturdays. Now, moving sales, obviously that's obvious. You're moving, duh, and so you're trying to get rid of a lot of things. Okay, now an estate sale, the true definition of an estate sale is when family members, elderly family members have passed away, and there's no one left except the people who are inheriting the estate, and there is sometimes literally decades worth of accumulation in a home. And those are where you can really honestly find some excellent deals, because sadly a lot of people that do estate sales don't know what they're doing. Really, they don't know how to research things. And so as I've mentioned in a previous video, and I'll put a link right there, put a link there. As I mentioned in that video, everything has a value, and some things have a greater value than you would think. Personally, I know things that have value, even if I don't know anything about the item. I can definitely look at it and go, that's not worth $1, that's worth $20. Now, that will come to you over time, and it's not anything that you really have to worry about now, but just understand that a lot of people that run estate sales don't know what they're doing. But that's what an estate sale is. Now, I get very upset when I look in the internet, or the online newspaper or whatever, or even see signs that says estate sale, and I get there and it's nothing more than a garage sale. And I don't care if it is items from someone's estate. If it's not inside of a house, then it's not an estate sale. The only exception would be maybe if someone has a storage unit somewhere, a very large storage unit, which we've done estate sales where everything had been moved to a storage unit. So in that case, it is truly an estate sale. But I mean, an estate sale is top to bottom, front door, back door, basement, attic, garage, the whole thing, lock, stock, and barrel. It's basically like if in your home right now, if someone was to just walk in and sell everything because you're gone. I mean, everything. Kleenex, half-used Kleenex boxes, where you've got just a few tissues in it. So, okay, so that's the different kinds. Now, where can you find them? Here in America, I'm sorry, Europeans and stuff, I know y'all have them. I just don't know your resources. I don't know where you would look. So if y'all are from another country, and you can leave comments, leave them below about where you can look. But the best places here in America to check, number one, is Craigslist. You'll want to go into Craigslist for your city and look under garage sales, because even the estate sales are listed in there. Okay, so Craigslist, of course, and then any local newspapers that you have. If you still get the paper delivery, I would look in there. It's going to be in the classified section of the newspaper under they usually have a section for garage sales and estate sales. If not, look under the miscellaneous section. Also, you would want to go online, obviously, for the online newspaper and see. And then there are also some internet sites where estate sale professionals can post ads for sales that they have, and sometimes they'll do pictures and stuff. It's not going to be an exhaustive of the whole area, but it's a good place to check. And one of them, I believe, is called estatesales.net. That is, sorry, I'm not totally prepared, but this just came to me. So if it is, whatever the link is, I'll put it below in the description so you can go and check that. And of course, you'll want to go by your city and look there. So that's where you can find some estate sales and stuff. Also, when you're driving around on the weekends, you'll see the signs, you know, on the side of the road. Go ahead and go to them. All right. Now, some rules, some guidelines, some things to think about, okay? First of all, take cash only, okay? Don't take checks, and don't take credit cards. And that's because some places will take them and some will not. I personally, unless I'm doing a big estate sale, I'm cash only. I do not take personal checks, and I do not do credit cards. So cash only. Make sure you have 1s, 5s, and 10s, unless you're planning on buying a lot of furniture, and then you could do 20s. But one thing that is the most irritating is to have somebody bring you a $5 item and ask if you will take 2, and you give them 2, you know, you let them do it for 2, and then they hand you a $50 bill. That is like the most insulting thing ever. And it's not that, oh, I have to give you my change. That's not it. It's just that they're bargaining with you, and then they hand you big bills. So that's just, and again, that's just an etiquette thing. It's not that the $50 bill is, you know, unspendable or whatever. It's just an etiquette thing. So make sure you take small bills and several bills. Okay, another thing that you want to do, and I kind of just touched on it just then, is in the bargaining with people. Here's the way to do it, okay, is that you quietly shop through the garage, the house, the, you know, whatever it might be, yard sale, tag sale, I don't care. You quietly shop through, okay, you look at your, you know, you look at items, whatever, the prices. If they are outrageously expensive, you're probably not going to have much luck on bargaining unless you've walked up and they said, hey, we're willing to deal in anything. And then if they say that, that means they're wanting to get rid of stuff. So, you know, get the items that you want. And when you're ready to check out, ask them with these words. You know, like total it up in your mind and say the total comes to, you know, $23 for the whole lot that you have. Approach them quietly and say, everything I have here comes to $23. Would you be willing to take 15? Okay? Or 10, you know, whatever your number is. Don't say to them, well, this is only worth 50 cents. I'll give you a quarter for it. Don't, that is so rude. There's one guy online, and like I said, he has some good information, but he, in his method, if he truly uses these words when he's shopping, he's extremely rude. If he came to one of my sales, I would ask him to leave, because he talks about knowing the value of an item, and then the price they have it at is already a good price, and then he talks about, in a prideful way, how, oh, well, you know, I talked him down from it and told him it was broken and told him, you know, it may not work and blah, 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 blah. And then I said, I'll give you so-and-so money for it. And that is the rudest thing ever. So don't say, I'll give you so-and-so money. Ask them nicely, would you take blah, blah, blah? Would you be willing to take blah, blah, blah? Okay? That's number one, is the words. Number two is, don't take one item up and say, oh, will you take 25 cents for this? It's marked 50. Sure, we'll take 25 cents. Oh, okay, will you take $2 for this? It's marked 5. Sure, we'll do that. Oh, will you take, $1 for this? It's marked 2. Don't do that. Don't individual item it to death. That's ridiculous, okay? Get what you want, take it to the checkout, and do what I said before. Now, here's the big key for you as a shopper, is you need to have a budget set, and that's why you want to take cash and use cash only. You want to have in mind what you're looking for. If you have something specific, like if you're trying to resell something, then you want to have that in mind. Or if you're looking for something for yourself, you need to have that in mind as well. Because like a lot of times I'll go, okay, I'm looking for picture frames that are similar, that I can spray paint all the same color because I have a project I'm doing. So then I'll only look for picture frames. Now that doesn't mean you can only buy what you're looking for, but if you narrow your mind down before you go, then you'll be doing good, okay? So, cash only, have in mind what you want to get, and stay within your budget. And then, once your budget is reached, then that's it, you're done. When you go to an estate sale, okay, when it's one that's in a house or whatever, if they're run by a professional group of people and not just the family selling everything, they will generally have at the checkout counter a clipboard where you can sign up for their, it used to be mailing list. Yes, I've been doing it that long when we did do mailing lists, and now it's more email list. So if you're interested in it, go ahead and put your email address down, because what you'll do is that you'll get advance notice of their sales. And a lot of times they'll have, the night before they open to the public, they'll have people on their mailing list come, and they'll give them extra discount. They'll give them like last day discount on that night before the estate sale even opens. So that's a good thing to get on. Now, a lot of times they won't be right in your area. Sometimes they might be, 2 or 3 hours away, but it'll be a big estate sale if the people, are professional people. So if it is a garage sale or an estate sale, moving sale, anything like that, that's more than one day, okay? Like if it's advertised Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. If you really want some good bargains, now sometimes stuff is picked over, but you can always find things even on the last day. I've found some of my best things that have garnered the most money on the last day because people just overlooked it. But if you will go on the last day of this sale, close to when they're going to close, not 30 minutes before, it's not like a department store, but a couple of hours before, and really shop through, you can a lot of times get even greater discounts on that last day. So sometimes what I'll do is I'll go on a first day and see what kind of stuff there is, and then if it's worthy, then I go back the last day to see what's left. And if you have a lot of money, disposable income that you can spend on several things, and you're looking to sell things online, that is a good time to go, is on that last day, because you can probably get it's almost like load up the truck for, $200 and you can take off a lot of stuff, depending on, again, what the agreement is between the estate sale company and, the family that has, that's, going to be the recipients of the proceeds from the sale. That's some good tips, and the weekend's coming up. It's Wednesday now, and I'm posting this today. And so what you'll want to do is go online today or tomorrow and start picking out where you're going to shop. Ads will be posted already on Wednesday for any sales coming up this weekend. So make sure when you're looking online to check the dates and make sure it is the weekend that you're wanting to shop, because sometimes they'll post them 2 weeks out, sometimes even more if it's a big sale. So if y'all have questions, please list them below. I want to send some more tips your way, and this can help you. This is how I've been able to furnish my home and stuff as a single mom. I don't have money to spend, $5,000 on a new sofa. So, you can get anything and everything you could ever need for household, including clothing and things like that, and sometimes even food, from estate sales, moving sales, garage sales, tag sales, etc., etc., etc. So if y'all have specific questions, please, by all means, leave comments. I've had a lot of people leave some great comments about, where they could find estate sale professionals in their area because they've had a loved one pass and they needed someone to work the sale. So, hope that helps. And send questions, comments, subscribe, rate, video response, etc., etc., etc. And y'all have a delicious, delightful, delirious day. See you tomorrow. Bye.